I can never get that image out of my head. That's forever like ingrained in my brain. I would say I was terrified, heartbroken, and hopeless feeling. I've been through a lot of things in my life, and time actually does help heal a lot of wounds. But with the wound of abortion, it actually doesn't heal. If anything, I think it gets a little bit harder as time goes on. It was about 6 years ago, and I was 29 years old. I was living in Washington, D.C. with my boyfriend at that time. We'd been together for like 9 years on and off, and I was madly in love with him. We got pregnant, and he was really abusive at that time. He started getting abusive the last like year or two of our relationship. When I told him I was pregnant that night, he punched me in my stomach, and he told me he hoped that killed the baby. Unfortunately, like the loudest voices in my head at that time of influence was my boyfriend at that time and my mom. She had a very worldly view about abortion, and she just was like telling me, you need to get an abortion because no man's ever gonna want you with a baby. Two people that I love so much that, I cared about what they thought. They were both telling me, go get this abortion. And, I was not listening to the Lord at that time. I was listening to the world, and the world was just telling me, this is not the right time. It's gonna be too hard and all this stuff. And I went in the clinic, and I just remember it was like very like cold experience. Like the doctor in there, he's like, okay, I'm gonna give you some anesthesia and you're gonna go right to sleep, and then when you wake up, it's gonna be done. And I just remember like saying okay, and he gave me the anesthesia, and I just went right to sleep. And then I woke up, and I felt so sad. I woke up because I knew I couldn't go back. It's just something I think about, almost daily, really. Like I think, well, how old would my baby be? And was it a boy or was it a girl? And I kind of felt like it was a girl. I don't know why. It's just heartbreaking. It is. And, the fact that I could go through with it, it's devastating, to say the least. I became addicted to alcohol, just like numbing myself, numbing my mind. Like anytime I'd have like an emotion, just like any emotion, like I just wanted to run away from it, and turn to a substance. I was doing marijuana, and I was drinking like a bottle of wine a day, and that was like me self-medicating. I decided to get clear-headed and get off everything and be substance free. And that's when I really felt the Lord working in my heart and just like speaking to me, and the Holy Spirit was like convicting me, and my eyes opened and my ears opened, and I was like, whoa, like this is really crazy and so beautiful. And I surrendered to the Lord, and really I was thirsty for the word, and I wanted to hear like more and more about God and get to know him better. And when I started really understanding his character, his forgiveness, his love, his grace, his mercy, like it just humbled me so much, and it freed me, and it transformed me, and it's nothing I did. It was the Lord, and it was because I was looking for him. I called to him, and he was there. And that's the beautiful thing about Jesus, is you just have to call to him and he'll be there.